Okay, well, welcome to Stephen Follows Instructions. This is a series where I look something up that I want to try online, find the instructions, and attempt to follow the instructions to produce a successful result. This is also a series where usually I do not have a successful result. So, today's episode is on something called Perlbrew. For those who don't know, Perl, P-E-R-L, is a programming language, and Perlbrew helps me install Perl, and in particular Perl modules. Now, why Perlbrew? Well, let's back up a bit. What I wanted to do is run something called, or install something called Mojolicious. So here it is. Mojolicious is something that allows me to create a real-time web framework that supports client-server interactions, that supports connecting to other products and services that are online so that I can build responsive web applications. Looks like it might solve some problems for me, especially if I want to build my own API. And I do want to build my own API for Grasshopper. And I've been developing the code for that manually for years. But I'm wondering, especially with all the new types of applications that are coming up, whether it might not be better to do it using Mojolicious. Anyhow, so I look at Mojolicious and I look at the documentation, and basically the first thing it says is to consider installing Perlbrew. So I'm not seeing that right on this page, but I saw it somewhere. Where did it say? I think just on installation, overview, tutorial. Let's check the overview. Learning Perl, blah, blah, blah. Well, it said it somewhere. So, anyhow, I'm going to install Perlbrew, and then I'm going to go back to looking at Mojolicious. So, that'll be a separate episode and not this episode. So, let's kill that, and we'll go back to Perlbrew. So, what I'm going to use, since I don't really want to set up, I could just do it in a Linux environment on my own computer here, but I like to do all of this stuff in the cloud for various reasons. So what I'm going to do is set up a plain Linux cloud server. So it's like having a computer in the cloud, and then I'll work on that computer. And that way I'm not risking messing up my own computer. Now, Perlbrew doesn't talk specifically about that sort of thing, but it should still work. If it doesn't work, that's a problem, right? So, let's get started then. So, my cloud environment of choice is Reclaim Cloud. So I'll just go to that, and if you're not actually typing it out, if you are actually typing it out, I just go to reclaim.cloud and it takes me to the login page. And I log in using my password manager. It's more secure, I'm protected from phishing, stuff like that. All right, so there we are. So basically I'm going to create a new environment. I got $37 left, so this will probably cost me a couple of dollars to mess around today. Probably not much more than that. Okay, why is this being annoying? There we go, that's a bit better. But it's still clipped on the top. That's kind of weird. That's okay. New environment. There, that's better. Okay, so, well, actually, let's just check and see what's in the Marketplace, that might be easier. Marketplace, just want a plain ordinary Linux server. Yeah, I don't even have, there's always stuff. So, all kinds of stuff here. I guess Perlbrew isn't among these, right? So, MySQL, DB cluster, Docker engine, OpenVPN access. All I want is a plain ordinary Linux server. WordPress standalone. This is really annoying, the way it pops up like that, because it's really hard for me to scroll and see what I want to do. So, alright, that's really annoying. Let's just create a new environment. So I'm just going to create an application server. It's going to make it a Docker image. I don't want to do that. Why is this hard? It's hard because I'm doing something too basic. Custom image. Okay, custom other stuff here. Custom Docker image. Reclaim Cloud Orchestrator. From instruction. Using the from instruction. Oh yeah, okay, that's Maybe there isn't an easy way to do this. No, that's just all my stuff, I think. Well, I want to start this right, so I just want to let's see now. Let's get some instruction. Plain Linux on Reclaim Cloud. Okay. So, or let's just say Ubuntu, because I like Ubuntu. I'm not really a Fedora guy. So, Mastodon, installing own class, use Ubuntu in public clouds, must include Reclaim. PureTube, installing Owncast. Yeah, nothing here is really helpful. So, yeah. Alright, let's go this way. Docker image, more. All I want is just a plain see, these are all Node.js. Go. Don't want any of that crap. I just want out of the box Ubuntu. Huh. Application servers, custom, add new image. Nope. Alright, let's just go Ubuntu. Okay. I guess this is the main one. Okay, let's. Oh, yeah, okay. That's all I want. That's all I want. Okay, let's create it. What would have been really cool is just a simple way to create. Oh. This image is based on an unsupported OS template. You can deploy the image into Docker Engine as an alternative. Cancel now. Well, I don't want to either try again or ask for help. So, oh, is this? No, that's all part of leftish. All right, so that didn't work. Import. Oh no, cancel. Well, so now I'm already in. All right. See, it's helpful in its own right in the sense that it's trying to do everything for me. But if I just want a plain environment, not so much. Let's go Digitalocean. See if there's just a way there to do it. Sorry, Jim. I think I have a Google account with them. Okay, I do have an account with them. But, okay, Digitalocean, EDAC. I think it's just this one. Oh, really? How can you say it was not found? When you've just told me that the email is already, see if I do this. Okay, well that was really weird, to say the least. Oh, I probably shouldn't. Well, okay. Stephen that down says, yay, yeah. Alright, it's just a glitch. Okay. Joined 2 months ago. Yeah, I joined a lot longer than that. Anyhow. Okay. Let's do stuff then. I assume I can do stuff. So, new project. Perlbrew. Perlbrew test. What's the purpose? Still just trying out. Okay. No results. Okay, so let's try. Oh, these are resources that I have. Let's skip this for now. All right. So, create a managed database. No. Load balancer. No. Add a disk. No. Don't want to do any of that. Just want a cloud-based. I guess you don't get to have just a cloud-based Linux environment. Okay. Ubuntu on clouds. Okay, so I don't care about that. Ubuntu for... No, I don't need the pro stuff. Oh, for goodness sake, this doesn't help me at all. They're just trying to sell me stuff. Linux virtualization and cloud computing. All right, let's take a different approach. Let's go Perlbrew cloud. Okay, getting started with Perlbrew. Open source. It's from a few years ago, but I think it'll be reasonably current. Okay, so what's better than having Perl installed on your system? Having multiple Perls installed on your system. So DNF or whatever. Okay. CPAN. Yeah, see, it's not going to say anything about how to do it on the cloud. Alright. See, I want to do it in the cloud and not on my home computer because I can't use my home computer as a server for anything. And installing Perl with Perlbrew. Install. Yeah, nothing. Okay, let's go back then. We'll go back to what I know. This may or may not be the best way to do it. But I'm not going to install it on my own computer. I've learned about doing that. You can mess up your own configuration, and especially if it fails. So I'll give it a simple load balancer. I'll use an Nginx, and then I'll use a simple application server. And I don't want a load balancer or anything like that. So actually, that's maybe what I should be doing. Let's ignore all of this cloud stuff for now, and let's use Docker Desktop and create a Docker image on my own desktop. That is a better way of going. I know, I've been spending all this time, but this is really typical. So, I've been spent, what? Doesn't say how long I've been at this. Stream help. Oh yeah, there it is. I've been at this for 18 minutes. I've done nothing. Nothing. But this is the way it works, right? It's just, I have to get my brain into gear. Okay, do I have Docker Desktop? Yes, I do. So, we'll fire up Docker Desktop. Now, I've installed Docker Desktop in other episodes of Stephen Follows Instructions. So, containers, apps. Oh, it's still starting. We'll have to wait for it to start. Alright, so there's my Grasshopper container. So, images, nothing. So, let's... No, I don't want a tip. Okay, so... let's see, resources. I've forgotten how to start a new image. So that's half the problem with this too. In software updates, there's a new update to install. I'm a couple of versions behind. Might as well download it while I think about what I'm doing. Okay, general. Oh, these are just the settings. Alright, so I don't need the settings. So, containers, apps, images, local, clean up, dev environments. Yeah, this is new. New to me. All right, create new environment. Remote repositories. See some of my other images. This is where I start, right? I just pick Docker, LAMP, and then I go. But I'm starting from scratch here. Volumes, that's just for local disk storage. How's this doing? After updates, update and restart. Okay, let's let it do that. Maybe I'll try starting one of those new environments. It's so hard, you know. I haven't sat down. Like, I've been working on another project, so I haven't sat down to do anything like this for several months. And so now I come at it, I feel like an idiot because I can't remember anything. But this is what happens, right? Use it or lose it. It'll all come back to me once I get going. All right, so you know, I mean, I could just create a real simple Docker file, you know, from Ubuntu. So, in fact, while it's installing, let's just find the instructions for that. Create Ubuntu image on Docker desktop. Right. Run Linux containers on Windows, Ubuntu. Right, there we go. So, nope. Okay. Create a base image. As from scratch as its Docker file. Okay. Most start from a parent image, though. I want to create an Ubuntu image. See how to install Docker on Ubuntu. I want. Oh, there we go. This looks better. Run Ubuntu Linux and Docker with desktop environment and VNC. I don't know what VNC is, and I don't care. Install. Okay. Pull the Docker. Well, I can just run commands, can't I? Can't I? Yeah. Yeah, I can. Oh, here we go. Add to your existing lightless. So get started easily with one of our one-click images. There we go. Run. That's what I was looking for. That's all I wanted to do. Interact with Ubuntu from your terminal. Launch terminal. Okay. Alright, so I've got an Ubuntu image running on my computer. That was way too much work. Oh boy. Containers. This is the one that I'm running here. I can open it in terminal, I can pause it, restart it, stop it, and so that's the image history. that's Grasshopper. Ubuntu latest. Now the reason why I'm pausing here is all these are just extensions. I'm interested in those, but not just yet. Dev environments preview, right? Create new environment, get started. Oh, that's dev environments, that's different. It's this home that I liked. And okay, view, run another. Just need the one. The only thing I'm wondering is how to save it, if I need to save it. Containers. No, I don't want to delete. So open a terminal, start, stop. There should be a way to save it too. Like I don't need to right now, but I don't want to do stuff if I don't know how to save it as an image. Okay, anyhow, let's have a look here. This is just a plain. Alright, where am I? I'm in the base directory of root. Okay, we'll figure out how to save it later. Let's just work with Perlbrew as promised. So let's come back now to Perlbrew. Oh, that's slow. Okay, Perlbrew. So I need to install Perlbrew. For quick installation, do this. Okay, let's see if that works. Command not found. Command not found. How can curl not be found? How is it not in that? How to fix? Oh, stupid. Okay, sudo apt update. All right, let's do that. I don't need the sudo because I'm in root. In fact, sudo won't work if I'm in root. Okay. And then sudo apt upgrade. Well, we still got to wait for it to do its thing here. And this is all pretty small, it's hard to see. Should be a way to make it bigger. The text, I mean. Edit, no. Properties. Font. I will make the font a big 28. There, that's better. Okay, so apt upgrade. Apt upgrade. Yes. Okay, And next, now we'll update. We'll install curl, apt install curl. So, okay. Ooh, 7,000 kilobytes will be used. Now maybe I can do this simple. I wonder why it's got the backslash like that. That seems weird and unusual and wrong, but let's put it in here. That doesn't seem to be a problem. Can't locate cwd.pm in ink. CWD is the thing that tells you what your directories are. Can't find CWD in ink. Not CWD, yes, just CWD. Perlbrew installation can't find cwd.pm. Yep, I've never had this problem before. Well, I've just had it now. cwd.pm exists. So all right. Yeah, it probably exists here too, doesn't it? cd user bin perl. No. What was it then? That they cd'd to? User bin perl. No, user lib. Let's just locate cwd.pm. Locate command is not found. Boy, that's really annoying. My goodness, that's annoying. I wonder if Perl's even included. Okay, looks like Perl's included. Okay. Let's try copying that. See what happens. Print CWD. Well, that's my current directory. So, yeah, so CWD is here. It failed on the first line. Let's just put Perlbrew on here just to make the search a bit more specific. Must include Perlbrew. Can't locate custom module in ink. The special handling of CWD breaks on Fedora's Perl. Fedora is the base image for Ubuntu. Okay. Goes all the way back to 2013. this doesn't solve the problem for me. Alright, so okay, the simple install isn't going to work. Let's try the complex install. Okay, so for this quick installation fails. Line 1. Let's check the documentation. Documented installation. Cut and paste in your terminal. Or if your system does not have curl but something else. Or cpan app Perlbrew. Well, let's try that. And why am I trying that? Because I've used cpan before. That works pretty well. And I don't know why it's not copying properly here. Okay, Control C. And I'll come back over here, right click. There we go. cpan's not found. Okay. All right. Ubuntu. Install cpan. apt-get cpan minus. I wonder if there's an apt-get install cpan. Let's try that. Apt-get install cpan. Yep. All right. Now let's try cpan. Oh, right. Okay. Okay, cpan. Now let's come back here. Oops. Oh, here we go. Cpan at Perlbrew. Cpan at not found. Oh, unable to locate package cpan. Okay. Install cpan Ubuntu. This is craziness. Here we go. Oh, that's not it. That's libcam PDF Perl. That's stupid. That's nothing to do with what I want. La-dee-da-dee-da. I don't want install cpan modules. I want install cpan. Install cpan. There we go. I was trying to install cpan. No, this is one. That one answers. Still. I mean, again, why isn't it there to begin with? I don't know. How do I install cpan? But again, look at this. The question is, how do I install CPAN? The answer is installing a CPAN Perl module, right? So it's answering the wrong question. Let's try this. apt-get CPAN. Trying to install CPAN, that's that same thing. CPAN Perl messed up, ask Ubuntu. Tutorial install Perl modules. apt install make sudo CPAN. No. That's not it. Okay. apt-get. Well, let's. Okay, maybe apt-get Perlbrew. How to install Perlbrew package on Ubuntu. Sudo apt-get up. Okay. All right. Here we go. apt-get update Perlbrew. Maybe I don't need CPAN at all. I just used apt-get. Oh, for goodness sakes. Trying to copy this again in such a way that it will remember. Okay, Control C. With vigor this time. Right click. There we go. Oh, how about that? So if we come back to our instructions, which were back, where were they? Here we go. Okay, so we'll come back here. Oh. So installation. This didn't work. Didn't try any of that. This didn't work. What actually worked is none of the instructions on this page, but rather using apt-get. So how about that, eh? Again, this is the reason I'm running this whole series. Now I know I'm kind of confused and muddle-headed going into it. On the other hand, every instruction fails. This is why I'm muddle-headed going into it. Just like, you know, when I opened up Docker Desktop on my machine, why didn't it just open up to that nice, you know, here's a one-click install an Ubuntu image. Okay. Install other ways. If you use Sparrow, who uses Sparrow? What is Sparrow? Okay, we don't know. All right. So let's assume it's installed. Perlbrew is a tool to manage multiple Perl installations in your home, where $home is a variable or directory or whatever you specify. They are completely isolated Perl universes and have no relationship with system Perl. The grammar on this is just awful. Just as an aside. Okay, benefits. Perlbrew is simple. Okay. Perlbrew install. Okay, so we got. Okay, good. All right, so I'm in the root directory here. Now, Perlbrew install. Now, you see, we've been told nothing about how to define home. So let's do Perlbrew -H and see if we get the cheat sheet. -H. Oh, we do. Okay. So, initialize Perlbrew environment. Okay. Install, uninstall, lib, alias, self-install. Okay, install patch Perl, install cpanm. Be useful for some things, probably. Alright, let's get the full documentation then. Perlbrew help. Okay, oh, help is... Okay, let's try Perlbrew help init. Should be manually invoked wherever you are. Okay, no. The init command should be manually invoked whenever you, the Perlbrew user, upgrade or reinstall Perlbrew. Okay, so that's not what I thought it was. Okay, well, let's just follow the instructions because I can't really break anything. So let's do this. Okay, Control C. And let's see if it installs Perl for us. Ah, for goodness sakes. I don't know why it does this. I actually do the Control C, and it just simply refuses to copy. But when I go back and do it again the second time, then it copies fine. Alright, it's fetching Perl. And failed to execute the command. Reason 58888. Failed to download. Can I say now, what a piece of crap? To play with the bleeding edge version, but only in the current shell. Perlbrew, install Perl bleed with bleed spelled wrong. Oh man. So let's see, Perlbrew. Error 5888. Okay. And the error has nothing to do with 5888. I don't know why I got asked 11 years ago. Let's put that sometime in this decade. Reason 5888. Cpan client is broken. Let's try to find 5888. There we go. Reason. Okay. There's another bleed with EA. Maybe it's something. What's this? January this was. Well, you can close it all you want. I still get the error. Again, it seems to have something to do with Cpan, right? Okay, I'd like to think I'm not a total idiot here. But, all right, let's hypothesize that the reason for the error is I still don't have CPAN, and it uses CPAN installed behind the scenes. Okay, CPAN stands for Comprehensive Perl Archive Network. It's basically a package manager for Perl. So that would make sense that Perlbrew would use the package manager to install Perl. So we're back to how can I install CPAN. Install CPAN in quotes this time on Ubuntu. And again, this brain dead result. Trying to install CPAN. And we're back to going in circles here. This person keeps saying you're mixing up stuff. Maybe that's true, but why does this show up as the first result? I mean, I don't even understand why there is no installation of CPAN on Ubuntu. And let's kill the word modules. Sudo apt get install CPAN. There's a whole list of these sudo apt gets. Let's try actually apt get install. We'll search for that as an exact string. Okay, we got CPAN list changes. Usually you start CPAN in your shell. Yes, usually you do. But here's what happens when I do. Oh. CPAN requires configuration, but most of it can be done automatically. Yes. Huh. Okay. Well, that's really weird. So I just assumed that CPAN wasn't installed because it wasn't finding it. Okay, well, let's go back then to how to install Perlbrew. All the way back. Okay. Now let's try CPAN at Perlbrew. Oh, install. Let's see. Perlbrew. Oops. Helps to spell it wrong. Jeez. Okay. Install CPAN, reload CPAN. Okay, this looks like it's going to work. So clearly, I would want Perlbrew already installed in any Docker distribution I did, because it looks like a point of failure otherwise. And it's still not finished installing here, but so it could still fail, but this looks like it'll be okay. And what's nice too is it's going to build all the prerequisites. So it's going to install everything I need. All tests successful. I like that. Okay. Okay, Q for quit. All right, let's now suppose that it is actually installed. So, if you're wondering what I did, instead of running this from the command line, which for some reason fails, I simply typed cpan and then, I wonder if this is what the problem was. Say cpan. So watch this. I'll try this. Oops. See? Oh, now it's fine. Okay. Well, I don't know what the problem was. I guess the problem simply was cpan had not been initialized. It's a brand new install of Ubuntu. So, and this is why nobody runs into the problem, right? They're not using a brand new Ubuntu. So, cpan needed to be initialized. How stupid. Okay. All right, so we've installed it. Now, let's see if it works. Try again, right? And once again, I'm having that copy and paste issue. Control C. Right click. Okay. Nope. Same problem. Same error. Perlbrew is up to date. Failed to download HTTPS cpan meta cpan. Okay, I wonder why. Root. Okay. Make dear Perl 5. Now let's try it. Nope. Okay. Let's try curling it. So here I'm going to Control C to copy, curl, and right click, and I'll just save that into a file. Perl tar.gz. Okay, so there it is. And if I do the next ZF, I'm sure it'll be fine, but we'll just do it anyways. It requires an argument. Oh, tarxzf Perl. .tar.gz. Okay. And there it is. Nothing in there. Perl. There it is. Okay, so the file does exist. It can be downloaded. It has all the contents that it needs. But this command doesn't work. Let's try Perlbrew install bleed and see what happens. Oh, let's go back up to... All right. Nope, same problem. So that's kind of weird. I wonder why it would fail. Maybe the fact that I'm running this inside a Docker container. It's possible. So, how to install Perlbrew on Fedora 20 and use it with mcache. Okay, brand new instructions. Okay, if you try to install Perlbrew using the instructions on its website, Fedora barfs. Hint, read the whole thread and then do what Wumpus says. Alright, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to close this. I'm going to come up here. I'm going to kill that. And then I'm going to go home and I'm going to start up a brand new Ubuntu. Oh, Fedora, this is Debian. Yeah. I always get those confused. Never mind. Getting started with Perlbrew. What's the date on this? 4 years ago. First step is to install Perlbrew on your system. Many Linux distributions have it in the package repo already. To begin using Perlbrew, run Perlbrew init. Maybe that was my issue from before. Okay. Okay. Am I actually... Okay, let's run Ubuntu. Okay. Interact with Ubuntu in the terminal. Okay. cpan. Not found. All right. Oh, still not found. Then how did I make it work before? /cpan? No. worth a try. No. Apt get install cpan. Ah, no. What a nightmare. You know what? Let's just kill this and forget about Ubuntu. And let's try a different kind of... Oh, that's all I have is Ubuntu. Join all your internet connected things. MongoDB. Alright. Launch terminal. Let's try apt-get. Oops. Install Perlbrew. Unable to locate. I can't even get to where I was before. Well, I'm gonna call it and the problem is just as much this Ubuntu issue, right? I mean, Perl cpan. Can open Perl script, no such file or directory. Yep. Let's install Perl. Upgrade, apt-get update. And then apt-get upgrade. Once it does this. All right. Maybe this is what I really needed, right? cpan requires configuration. There we go. So install Perlbrew. Cannot install Perlbrew, don't know what it is. Yep. Right, install app Perlbrew is what it was. But let's cpan install cpan. Oh. just install cpan. Nope. Can't install cpan, don't know what it is. Okay. Oh, it's got to be capitalized. Okay. cpan. Okay, and then the other thing I should be doing is reload cpan. Reload cpan. Okay. Maybe it'll help, maybe it won't. Okay, install app Perlbrew. Warning, cpan. See that? Discovered a bunch of undeclared prerequisites. Module build. Look at that. Begin failed. See, module build is an undeclared prerequisite. All right. And did it work? No, I don't think so. Let's quit. Okay. Now I wonder if Perlbrew just runs as a command line. Probably not. Nope. Nope. Okay, oh, if it is installed with Perlbrew, the executable should be installed as user bin Perlbrew. For all users who want to use Perlbrew, a prior Perlbrew init needs to be executed. Okay, so let's try something like that. Init. Nope. Okay, let's go to the location. No such file or directory. Again, just like completely wrong information. Or maybe it's telling me I should install the executable as. Well, how do you do that? And like, what's with these backslashes? I don't understand. This is hard to parse. If it is installed with cpan, Perlbrew presumably, the Perlbrew executable should be or should have been. Do I need to do something to install the executable? Let's try to search just on this. Okay. Okay. home Perlbrew install options. Right, that's just how to use it. Oh. It's also, oh, this is interesting. Okay. Meta CPAN. Okay. By default, Perlbrew builds and installs into the home Perlbrew directory. To use a different directory, set this environmental variable. Okay. It's possible to share one Perlbrew root with multiple user accounts. Fine. No, I'm calling it. It's probably, in theory, possible to use Perlbrew. But with so many of the statements just being flat out not working, all right, let's try one more thing. One more thing. And then I'll call it. So we'll kill this. Remove. Let's start up a new container. Ubuntu, because I have no other choice. Launch the terminal. Okay. Apt-get curl. No. Apt-get install curl. No. Crap. So you have to remember this stuff, right? Sudo apt upgrade and apt. Okay, I guess maybe I had to do that. Or is it just apt? Okay. Oops. Okay. La-dee-da-dee-da-dee-da. And it's entirely possible that it's just simply not working because this is all inside Docker. And your normal get and things don't work properly. All right. And now we come back up here. Oops, come up here. Apt install curl. Not apt get, but apt install curl. Okay. And there we go. All right, now we'll come back to Perlbrew. Perlbrew root. Okay. It doesn't actually say how to install it. I don't think apt install Perlbrew works, right? I'm pretty sure we've covered that. Oh. Maybe we haven't covered that. It always looks so hopeful here, right? Progress 10%. Busy preparing and unpacking stuff. The downloading's the stuff that takes the longest time. Alright, let's try typing Perlbrew. Let's try typing it correctly. Okay, so, okay. Now let's type Perlbrew init. So far so good. Okay, append the following piece of code. What's this? Append the following piece of code to the end of your profile and start a new shell. Perlbrew should be up and fully functioning from there. Alright, so let's take this and copy this line. Okay. So, nano dot profile. That should be nano command not found. Okay, about vi profile. Vi command not found. More dot profile. Let's see if there's even anything there. Cannot open, no such file or directory. Well, I'm not in my. There we go. More profile, there it is. Okay. So I just need a way of editing it, or even just appending to it. Line to a file. Next. I think there's a one-liner, right? Yeah, text here, and then use the da-da-da-da. So, and you put it inside. Oh, just the echo, right? So echo, and then this. To dot profile. And let's see if that worked. Yep, there it is. Okay. All right. Perlbrew. All right. Not asking me to do that anymore, so that appears to be successful. Perlbrew install. Oh. Let's try install cpanm just for fun. See if that works. Perlbrew install cpanm. cpanm is installed too, and there it is. Okay. Let's try Perlbrew install. Oh, it wants stuff. Okay, we'll come back here. All right. Oops. All right, let's see if this now works. So we've done a couple of things. We did a couple of things here. So we'll come back. All right, so that was the apt. So then we just used apt install Perlbrew, right? Yeah, there's the apt install Perlbrew. And then we ran Perlbrew init. And then we added the line in our .source file. This might work now. Let's see. Oh. This could take a while. You can run the following command on another shell to track the status. It's not broken. It looks like I may have been successful. So, what did I do to be successful? I used the apt, well, here's, go all the way to the top. Okay, I installed curl right off the bat. No, I didn't. That failed. But apt update and apt upgrade I ran. And then after that, I ran oops, I missed the command there. Yeah, apt install Perlbrew. Alright, and I didn't do anything else in between, eh? Nope. Apt install Perlbrew. And then that installed. Took a little while, but it installed. Then after all of that, I typed Perlbrew. And that told me that it was working. So I typed Perlbrew init. That initialized it, and then it told me to append this piece of code to the end of my .profile. And source, and then this, right? And so I did that. And with a nice nifty little command, I had to look up how to do it, but I knew it could be done, which I think is the main thing here, right? And the nice little command was this: echo, and then the source thing, and then the two arrows, which means append, and then this dot profile is the file name. So that put this source command at the bottom, right? And basically what that did is it made told it where to find the Perlbrew command, I guess. I'm not sure. Then I installed cpan-m just to test. That ran nicely. Don't know if I had to do that, but I knew it couldn't hurt. And then this is now apparently running. So let's copy that. Oh, geez. Control C. And we'll come back in here, and I wonder if I can't launch another terminal just by clicking on the button. Yep. So I'll run this command. Okay. And now I'm following the progress as it installs this version of Perl for me. So that's pretty cool. So I did make it work after all. Thought it would be quick, but it wasn't. So these instructions were crap. None of them worked. So maybe I should document this. Yeah, couldn't hurt. I might as well do that. I'll document this. So, new blogger post. New post. Oops, let's make some art. Damn it, that's not what I want. New blogger post. Where'd it go? There we go. I'll just change my blog to half an hour. New post. Install Perlbrew on Ubuntu. Image in Docker. So, okay. Documenting this. Completely failed for me. It's like none of them were right. Documenting this. Okay. Started. Default. Ubuntu image on Docker desktop. Okay, and I'll just put a little picture there. I opened the terminal and did the following. Boy, my typing is really bad here. I'm just doing this now to kill some time to see maybe if it'll finish installing the Perl before I'm done. Okay, so I opened the terminal, and I have two terminals going now, so right, so and did the following. first thing I did that worked was this. Okay. Oh, geez. Where is my Docker? My post. There it is. No. Post edit. Okay. Control I. Control I. Okay. Control I. Control I. I want 2 there. Okay. At install Perlbrew. Let's check and make sure that I've got the punctuation exact. Okay. Yeah, apt install Perlbrew. Okay. And then Perlbrew. Okay. The next thing I did was run Perlbrew init. Control I. Perlbrew init. Okay, and then after that we had all right, I had to CD to where I was. That's right. Where's my CD where I did that? There it is. CD root. And then echo and I think that was it, right? Oh yeah, right, I tested it. Perlbrew install cpan-m. Yeah. Okay. Some of these commands may not have been necessary. But were just tests. The fourth Is this the fourth? No, the third. Alright. But we're just tests. Okay. Good enough? Right? Yes. Use a okay. Now let's put this in nice text so people can see its actual commands. Text. Font type. Career. Alright. Tested it with come back down here. This could take a while. There it is. Right, Control C to copy this. Control C. And let's get this right. And okay. And font, put that career. Run Perlbrew. See, I'm doing this just to make it easier to alright, I was going to put an image in there. So let's create that image. So home. Alright, so that's good enough. Function insert. And I'll just circle this and save it. And load it into my post. Upload from computer. Choose files, select, and this is so silly. You can't put it to the right without wrapping the text around it. So I always have to edit this manually. It's just one of these quirks. Alright, so what I do is remove text align center. And Also, I don't like having the 1M margin on the left. And I think that's it. I thought there was another one there somewhere. Maybe not. Image border equals 0. No, that should do it. Compose. There we go. First I want to make it a bit bigger. There we go. All right, just a short little post with enough words so that if somebody in the future is running into the same sort of errors I'm running into, they'll have a solution. Oh, and it failed. Why, I wonder. After all that. Failed test 121. Might still work even though it failed that test. So, and I don't really know how to use this. I wonder if this will tell me. Issue 121. This is a known issue, and if you install Perlbrew correctly, this test successfully passes. That's so unhelpful. Wow. Let's see if I can get something from, again, this decade. Okay. It is merely a badly written test that can be ignored. Test was fixed in a newer version of Time Local. You can always install that version afterwards using cpan Time Local. Okay. Alright. Let's assume it's working. Let's update. Update, one test failed. Looking it up on Google suggests it's not test, it's related to time, local, and not serious. All right. Okay, now Perlbrew. Okay. So, okay, very good. Now that I've installed the Perl, okay. use it. Yeah, you see, the trick is to use it now. Okay. I don't know about that. Okay, I'll have to go back to the Perlbrew documentation, I guess. Check the document of installation. Reinstall. Okay, installation. The discussion forum of Perlbrew project. Again, horrible grammar. Deploying Perl bindings from tools. Okay, we don't care about that. Perlbrew configuration. Set a cpan mirror. Reinstall all modules on new Perl. Again, this is so badly written. Okay, sometimes when you install a new Perl version, you want to put all the modules you were using on a previous version onto your new Perl install. Okay. More articles. Okay, here. How to install Perlbrew and manage multiple versions of Perl on CentOS. I'm not using CentOS, but okay, so I think this is all about, yeah, okay, we're installing Perlbrew. Okay, next, use the Perl. Okay. Use the Perlbrew utility to create some initial configuration files in. Okay. Okay, this is the bash. Okay, this is the source. Okay. Alright, okay, so this is Perlbrew root. Okay, installing and building your Perl version. Managing your new Perl installation. Okay, verify. Using modules from cpan. Okay, you installed Perlbrew and used it to install a local version of Perl into your home directory. So let's come back here. Okay, which Perlbrew? Let's just check that. Right, finished. Which Perlbrew? Oh, installation. Okay, log. Oh, if some Perl test failed and you still want to install this distribution anyway, or you might want to try upgrading patch Perl before trying again. Might be a better plan. copy. Perlbrew. Install. Patch Perl. Okay. Now, if you need to install a Perl distribution known to have minor test failures, do one of these commands in order to avoid seeing this message. Okay, so Perlbrew no install, or no test install. We just did all those tests. Oh man, there we go. This could take a while, and then you would force install it. And that should make it work. Okay. So, all right, I gotta call it a day here. So it's gonna keep doing its thing. So I'm not gonna call this episode of Stephen Follows Instructions a fail, because I do appear to have managed to install Perlbrew in my Linux container after spending who knows how long trying to figure out how to get my Linux container running. Yeah, again. But does seem to be running, so I should be able to use this container to try setting up Modulicious, and if I can do that and then save that as an image, right? So basically it's in a Perl, it's a Docker image with Modulicious pre-installed, then I'm fine. Although, you know what I'm thinking? I'm wondering if there isn't a Docker Modulicious image I could have just used. Yeah, techie Docker Modulicious. Or Hello World Modulicious and Docker. Yeah. So I probably didn't need to mess around with Perlbrew anyways. But you know, it's good to get for getting this back into my head. It was a good exercise. You know, pushed my reasoning powers somewhat. And yeah, that's the biz. So, oh boy, it's saying it's dropping a lot of frames. Wow. Don't know why. Oh, maybe because I'm running stuff. I'm trying to do live streaming and running a Docker install. Anyhow, I'm going to call it here. Just let it do its thing. And where is my... Oh, there we go. Okay. So, oh no, that's my OBS. Where's my... Oh, I have two running, but am I running... There's my live streaming. All right. So that's 2 hours on the nose. So that's pretty good. Talk to y'all later.